you don't want to know about my college life. Okay. So anyway, congrats to all the graduates out there. I could name a bunch, but I don't feel like it. I know like Michelle, Maggie, everyone else that's graduating. I really have to think about this. Who's all seniors? Don't get mad at me if I forget your name, please. I shouldn't have even brought names up. I know my friend Casey. I don't think she watches these YouTube videos. I'm just gonna stop there. I'll just do Texas people. There we go. Because I only know 2 Texas people that are graduating. Michelle. Woo! And, oh, I'll put their Tumblr down there too. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's like I put like, bing, like light bulb. I should grab a light bulb. I'm already at 9 minutes. I'm sorry. Okay, and Maggie. She's awesome. She's a really cool chick too. Okay. Anyway, they're both from Tiny Chat Crew. Okay, there we go. All right. So anyway, so what to expect? New people. You're gonna meet lots and lots of new people, whether you're just right down the road and you still live at home, or if you're 2 hours away and live in a dorm, or if you're in a different city, in a different state. There's just loads of new people everywhere. That goes with any school, any new classes. Basically, in your new classes, everyone there is new, especially your freshman year. So you have the opportunity to be whoever you want, especially if you're going to a different state or a college that no one else from your high school is going to. There's just a great opportunity to just start fresh. Like me, I went to all-girl Catholic high school, so I was pretty conservative. Stereotypical Asian. I went into engineering. I stayed in the engineering dorms. There was no one there from my high school. Like, I went to LSU, Louisiana State University. It's a very popular college, and probably 80% of my graduating class went there, but I was the only one that stayed in the engineering dorms, or even went into engineering, I'm sure. So I made all new friends, and they're the coolest people I've ever met. And then, I mean, y'all know my coming out story, right? Actually, I didn't make a video about that, so you might not know. So next video will be my coming out story. That's exciting. Like, I haven't told that story a million times. I won't have to tell it anymore after making that video. Okay. So basically, like, okay, but you might discover or start to accept yourself more in college. That's like my coming out story. I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but that's when I actually accepted myself. And then I told all my friends, and every time I went out drunk, I was like, I'm gay, like, I like girls, like, don't flirt with me, guys, because I like girls. And we'd be in bars, and, like, I'd be dancing with guys, but then they'd try to pick me up after. I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I don't even like guys. And they're like, what? That's so hot, actually. Oh, wait, that's so hot. And I'm like, deuces. Like, I'd go find my friends, or I'm pretty sure I was drunk enough to where I even told, like, people from my high school that I saw at clubs, and I told them. It's very few people from my high school know. Oh my god, this is going on the internet. So everyone from my high school will know pretty soon if they look it up. I don't care. I told some people, like, I didn't want to tell them, but I was like, you only live once. I can't believe I just said that. But seriously, I was like, you only live once. Like, it's my birthday. I might as well tell them, like, I'm leaving Wednesday for Vegas. I might never see any of these people again. Like, who knows what I have in store after Vegas. I might never go back to Louisiana again. And I totally just said what I think I said in the last one. I don't think my parents know that I'm in Vegas yet. That's why I'm sorry. Okay. I know what to expect. Lots of new people, lots of new things, drugs, alcohol, if you don't already do those things. Basically, just make the right decision. I mean, I went out in high school. I did what I did in high school, you know. In college, it wasn't very different. Just drink all the time. I'm not telling you to. I'm saying we just drank all the time. There's a lot of engineering students, actually, who had never tasted alcohol before. So I was like, hold up, like, let's get some, take some shots. Like, I was a very bad influence, and I don't recommend you be that person. Although, I mean, we still made good grades. Like, we all got together for study groups, and then we would all go out. Like, we either went out Monday or Tuesday, and then we would go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Like, Thursday it was like ladies' night. Friday was a Friday night. Why not? We'd either go out or we'd have like a girls' night in. And then Saturday was football games. And LSU football, like, we won every game. We went out. We partied. We go to Tigerland after. It was great all the time. I don't recommend bringing dudes back to your dorm. It's just, you know, whatever you do at night, but then you wake up in your dorm and you got a stranger next to you and you're like, what the fuck? And you have to get him out of your dorm. Like, it's easy if you wake up in someone else's dorm. You can just be like, oh, like, walk out before they see you in the morning. Unless you like them, then you're like, hey, can I get your number? Whatever. Like, that's up to you. Studying. Study a lot. It's not like high school at all. I didn't have to try it all in high school. Like, well, when I was writing term papers, I had to try because I'm not very good at English. I can barely speak English. So to write a proper, like, midterm paper was very challenging for me. So besides trying in English, like, I was on honor roll. I made A's and B's all throughout high school without even trying besides in English. And so going into college, I was like, whatever, I got this. And it was just like, wake up call. You have to pay attention in class. Like, God, just pay attention. Oh, go to class. I am guilty. I skipped a couple classes every now and then. Okay, those didn't really count, but like, calculus, I didn't even go to class, which was stupid because there was only like 30 people in the class and she took roll, and I was more focused on my girlfriend and making her happy, and just, I really fucked things up by paying attention. Like, we're not even together anymore, and honestly, the only thing I regret about our relationship is letting her hurt me the way she did. So I don't regret anything I did because, I mean, I'm not in school now anyway. And do I plan on going back to school? Maybe eventually. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Wednesday? No idea what I'm doing tomorrow. So, like, it's everything is thrown up in the air. I kind of like this song, but not really. I'm going to wrap this up because it's on 17 minutes almost. Get a job in college. Why not? Unless your parents are giving you money. You're going to need money to eat, to go out, alcohol, if you don't drink. You'll need money for stuff. Oh, here are things you could do. Like, if you don't want to go out, you're having a girls' night in, you can play Captain Dickhead, get apples to apples, phase 10. Those are like any card games. Play cups. Oh, wait, that's drinking. I mean, if you drink or if you don't drink, whatever. Like, just do whatever you can inside. You don't have to spend as much money. You go out, you're pre-gaming. So you're drinking your own alcohol. And then you go out, you gotta pay for cover at the bar or club. And then when you're in there, you're gonna buy drinks. The guy will probably buy you drinks. But if you're too shy to be like, can you buy me a drink? You can, when you're handing him money, be like, oh, can you buy me a drink? And he'll definitely get it for you. Like, whether you have confidence or not, if you have the money, he's not gonna turn it down. So if you stay in, it's a lot cheaper, and it's still fun, and they can just crash. Like, you're playing a game, you're like, oh fuck, I'm tired, boom. You don't have to walk all the way back home. You have to worry about, like, the next morning if you go out and you stay at someone's dorm or house, and then you have the walk of shame, which is actually pretty embarrassing, because, okay, let's say you're in a dorm, but you're on the opposite side of the campus. You're walking all the way across campus back to your dorm in like a nice dress and high heels, and your hair's messy. Even if it's not messy, everyone knows at 10 o'clock in the morning you are doing the walk of shame, and your cutest clothes, but walk of shame nonetheless. People will take pictures and post it on Facebook. I don't get on Facebook anymore, so I don't really care, but alright, I guess that's it. Just always go to class, study, study, study. Oh, being away from your parents, that might be hard. It wasn't too hard for me. I didn't really like being home. But it was like to the point where, like, I only lived 2 hours away from home, so I could call them or text them or video Skype them. Get Skype. That helps a bunch. I just Skyped my baby sister. I said that at the beginning of the video. So I'm going to wrap it up because this is really long and it's ridiculous. I can't believe I just made this long video. I'm about to, like, start it over just so, and I didn't have to be this long. yeah, I guess that's it. Gotta remember to put the URLs down there. For Katie, Maggie, and Michelle. Katie is the one that lives in Vegas. Maggie and Michelle live in Texas, and they just graduated high school, so they're like 18-ish, and they're all going to be attending some college next year. I don't remember which one. I think Maggie is going to Austin. Like, she lives in Dallas, and she's going to Austin. Or don't hate me for not remembering. I'm usually really good at remembering stuff. But Michelle is going to, I don't know if y'all actually want me to tell people. Anyway, so talk to them. Like, if you live in Texas, like, boom, you have a new Tumblr friend right there, and you can meet them whenever y'all get to college and be best friends. Could you imagine if y'all were best friends? Because, I mean, that'd be so cute. Okay, going to let y'all go. But I love every single one of y'all that watch this. I will never